This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places, am I right? Never you fear. All of my go-to spots have food that's too good to resist. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great, believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? Most definitely. You get how harrowing all of that field work can really be. I can't even imagine how hard it must be facing down the elements and disease like that. It's no joke, that's for sure. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more. Excellent.
What kind of life does the Emperor live in?
Hey, do you have a moment? It's nothing too serious. There's just something I'd like to say to you. Firstly, I want to thank you for your efforts in the battle with Louis Boo. If you hadn't been there, we'd have been in trouble. You have my gratitude, truly. I hope to repay the favor someday. Now you're making me blush. But it's nice to hear you feel that way. How can I put this? Your background is something of a mystery, right? Yet, my lord placed you at his side, regardless. He is nothing if not open-minded. But it's not like I'm trying to draw your story out of you, so you can relax. We're comrades now. Regardless of our backgrounds, we've both risen to prominence thanks to Lord Cao Cao. So, how about it? Will you serve him alongside me? With you there, I'd have another person I can really count on. I'm sure of it. Of course not. Please keep an open mind and think it over. My lord has a vision, one that gives me hope for the future. I'm desperate to help make it a reality. Yet there are many who would stand in his way. And sometimes, we're the only ones in a position to stop them. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm not trying to worry you or anything, but Just keep this in mind when times get tough, okay? Anyway, enough serious talk. Let's go eat. To protect a man like Lord Cao Cao, one must keep their strength up. You should follow my example.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.
Lord Zuluan has it.
This town has gotten bigger.
Lord Eugene is way too strict.
It's an honor to have you visit. If I may, even with such an eminent family,
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can. Interesting. To initiate such a plan under those conditions. Your keen insight never ceases to amaze me. You are far too humble. You should take more pride in your strategic acumen. Having an accurate perception of your own abilities is very important, especially knowing what happens when you attempt feats beyond them. I am sure you are aware that I am in the service of Lord Yuan Shao. He has of late come to be called the most powerful leader in the land. In the past, he has followed a typical path to power, achieving victories reliably through acquiring more resources than his enemies. But now, it's as if he is trying to become greater than the sum of his abilities. Perhaps he feels the urgent need to stand taller than his rivals. To pick fruit higher up the Tree of War, he does not use a ladder, but has begun the construction of a tower of great height and dubious stability. As someone in his service, I find this situation most vexing. Certainly you can understand my misgivings. Yes. He has managed to use his family name to intimidate rivals and consolidate his victories. But it cannot last much longer. A victory gained without wisdom and strength can be easily taken away. Because war is the great clash of human potential, and the ephemeral spark of that moment in history is what captures the hearts of men. I suppose I could. That's some advice I would never hear from my comrades. At any rate, speaking with you has lifted my spirits. It is always a pleasure, even if the subject matter is not. If, perchance, my ideal battlefield did exist somewhere in this world, I believe that it might be next to you. Would you welcome such an event? Take responsibility? Are you trying to lure me away from my lord? If that is your intention, by all means, please do it. I can see that you mean what you say. But for now, let us keep the proper distance from each other, as servants of different masters. One day, on the battlefield of my dreams, we will stand together as allies. Until that day. Yes, I see.
I'm a father myself, I finally am.
How fun! Do you mind?
I hear the way Lord...
Yeah. That's right.
Not many people can read and write.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to witness it someday.
They say this is an important place. Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come tomorrow.
If they attack here too, I'm going to take everything I hold dear and run.
Going with the flow has gotten me this far.
Lord Sun Quan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet. Lord Huang Gai, Lord Cheng Pu, everyone's back again!
Yeah. Wait. Isn't someone missing?
Time has come for the Sun to rise up again.
Talking back to those in power landed me a...
Sounds like the governor here's under...
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm...
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone!
Let's give it to
We march at once!
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see a big shake.
Take this!
Bad to attack!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. This is the end! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight! An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
Let's go.
You seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
We're in a lot of trouble if we lose this position. Don't let your guard down.
There we go.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Let's go.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor. Let's get serious. All my might. I saw this victory before it even happened. There we go. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To mankind.
All my might. Concentrate.
I hear an irritating whelp there. I shall go silence it.
Start the advance.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, leave this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection. I will not hold.
Prepare yourselves.
Foresaw this victory before it even happened.
I'd like to bring glory to our forces.
Time to act.
Looking rough.
Got this.
Looking rough. I'll see it all.
All my might.
Looking rough. Attack. To victory! Looking rough.
Bear witness in my power.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
concentrate our forces. Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
Looking rough. Way to stick it to them. And for me to let loose. Let's march!
All my might! They have some
The enemy officer
I'll make it my duty to put them down! We march at once!
I see it all. It'll still good. Take this.
Failure!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Get advancing! Send here!
Oh my God! The damn rampage stops now! Let's march!
The enemy officer has been defeated. See it all. Get prepared.
Looking rough.
All my might!
Gotta be quicker. Concentrate.
Take this! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Doctor gave me some medicine.
Well, now. Appreciate it.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out. Good.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us.
It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuha.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come. Let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that, perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it. That's right.